Dear students, in this video, I am going to explain about the state machine model. The state machine model is used for modeling reactive or event driven embedded systems whose processing behavior is dependent on state transitions. Embedded systems used in the control and industrial applications are typical example for event driven systems. The state machine model describes the system behavior with state is a representation of a current situation. An event is an input to the state transition. It is the movement from one state to another, and action. It is an activity to be performed by the state machine. Next, finite state machine FSM model. A finite state machine is one of the most popular design pattern in embedded systems. Many applications, from simple home applications to complex communication systems, implement event-based state machines. The finite state machine is made up of multiple states. At any point of time, the system is in one state and an event triggers certain actions in the state along with a possible change in state. The event could be due to an interrupt in the system or a real-time operating system signal, a timer expiry indication, or an input or indication from another module in the system. Let's consider an example, the design of an embedded system for driver or passenger seat belt warning in an automotive using the FSM model. The system requirements are: when the vehicle ignition is turned on and the seat belt is not fastened within 10 seconds of ignition on, the system generates an alarm signal for 5 seconds. And the alarm is turned off when the alarm time, that is 5 seconds, expires, or if the driver or passenger fasten the belt, or if the ignition switch is turned off, whichever happens first. The diagram shows FSM model for automatic seat belt warning system. Here, alarm off, waiting, and alarm on are states, and ignition on, ignition off, seat belt on, time expire, and alarm time expire are the events. The ignition key on, the ignition key on event triggers the 10-second timer and transitions the state to waiting state. If a seat belt on or ignition key off, this one, event occurs during the wait state, the state transitions into alarm off state. Next, when the timer expires in the waiting state, the event timer expire is generated and it changes the state to alarm on state from the waiting state. The alarm on state continues until a seat belt on or ignition key off or event alarm timer expire, event whichever occurs first. The occurrence of any of these event changes the state to alarm off state. The timer also has certain set of states and events for state transitions. Using the FSM model, the timer can be modeled as shown in the figure. Here, idle, ready and running are the timer states, and load timer, start timer, stop timer or timer expire are the events. During the normal condition, when the timer is not running, it is said to be in idle state. The timer is said to be in the ready state when the timer is loaded with the count corresponding to the required time delay. The timer remains in the ready state until a start timer event occurs. The timer changes its state from ready state to running state on receiving a start timer event and remaining in the running state until the timer count expires or stop timer event occurs. The timer state changes to idle from running state on receiving a stop timer or timer expire event. Thank you.